Got some great news for you. Chef Lorena Garcia is about to come into your kitchen. And my kitchen. I'm Ginger. Lorena Garcia, a chef known for her places in airports, in Las Vegas, got the restaurant Chica. And what I love probably most about her is she takes her cuisine, which can sometimes be a little heavier traditionally, or people think it has to be, and she has a focus on obesity and health and making things healthier. So I don't know that there's a better fit for me. And so as soon as Chef Lorena Garcia comes on here, there she is, Chef Lorena, if you want to follow her. We're gonna have her come on. Why is this being so silly? I just saw you, there you are. She's gonna lead me through a little dish. It looks like a lentil and quinoa cazuela. Cazuela. Hi, Lorena.
Hi, Ginger.
How are you, Chef?
Good. How are you? I'm so excited to be here with you, girl.
I am so excited too. Apologies. I always come like right after I get a workout in so I can get dinner done for the kids. I know you've got a little one too.
Well, I got one that is desperate to cook with us today. So am I even allow him to do the pico, if that is okay with you?
Please have him come in. Mine are outside, and we've tried it before with them. They tend to together just get in a fight. So it's better. Like alone, they'd be okay.
Exactly, exactly. The thing is, it's raining like crazy in Miami. And
yeah.
We have no idea, so we're all indoors today.
Well, actually, that's my other job, so I do. You had some places northwest of Jupiter had more than a foot in 24 hours. So you know that we had 4 to 6. Yeah.
Yes, Brickell, which is downtown Miami, was underwater yesterday.
Yeah.
It was. So we're going to have a little rain this week. What do you think?
No, that low is moving north. So it's actually hopefully going to clear even the Space Coast, which we really need it to for the rocket launch tomorrow. Yeah. But it's looking better and better for that. So brighter skies are ahead. And I know I'm going to have a bright day in the kitchen, and so is everybody else, because we are making one of your dishes. And like I was saying when you came on, I love your mission. It's just, let's make it healthy but tasty. Like, it doesn't have to have the heaviness, right?
100%. And I love this recipe that you chose. It's in my restaurant. It's all the chicas in Las Vegas and Miami. And it's hearty, it's delicious. It is a complete meal, and it's bright, like Latin cuisine should be, but definitely healthy and, mindful, because you don't have to be on a diet. You just have to be mindful of what we eat. Right?
And your restaurant's Chica, the one in Las Vegas, is set to reopen Monday, right? June 1st?
Yes, June 1st. We're super excited. Chica Las Vegas. Oh, look who's here. Come here.
Hey.
Let me give him like some stairs. Somebody wants to say hi to you. Chica Las Vegas is going to open June 1st, so we're super excited. We're, there trying to get things going. Hi, Ginger.
Hi. How are you? You are so adorable. You're ready to cook, right?
Oh, yes. He's so ready. You're ready to cook? Okay, so Leo is going to teach you the first. Should we go into the recipe? Let's go into the recipe.
Let's do it. And here's the great part is I've got, and I just realized I didn't share them with myself, but throughout I'm going to be able to throw up a couple of images, which will be really fun and hopefully help people. So you go ahead and describe what it is we're having, and then I'll get on it.
Absolutely. So the first thing that we're going to do, this is Leonardo, my son, and we're going to do what we call in our restaurant Chica a cazuela of quinoa and lentils. And we're going to put Argentinian shrimp on top with a little bit of chili lime mixture that we have with a little bit of butter. It's super delicious, flavorful, but with tons of flavor, but super bright. Are you ready?
Leonardo.
So the first thing that we're going to make, Ginger, is going to be our Pico De Gallo, because we want the Pico De Gallo to be marinated. So this is super simple. You can grab a bowl, and we're going to mix these ingredients. Let me show you.
Put some water in.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if Tony's watching, I apologize. I'm trying to get the images to come up, but there they go.
There you go. Can you see? Okay. Here. Okay, Leo, here. You grab it. Then we're going to add, Leo is going to add a little bit of red onions. Okay? Red onions. Then we're going to add tomatoes.
I like tomatoes.
You like tomatoes, right? Tomatoes. Yeah, he likes tomatoes.
So red onion, you said just like Lorraine, is it just a quarter cup of red onion?
Yeah, that's like about equal amounts, because we do want to have something crunchy, something delicious. I like to cut my pico de gallo very small because that's going to allow to keep the shape, and it's not going to dissolve once you put the rest of the ingredients.
Okay.
Now, I have, if you have any chile, jalapeno, fresno, anything that you want to put if you like it spicy, also, we're going to put it in this bowl. One of my favorite ingredients, cilantro, you know, this speaks to our Latin cuisine. So we're going to add chopped cilantro. Go ahead, Leo.
Lorena, I think I could bathe in cilantro. I love it so much. Like I just eat it and eat it. Like,
right. Listen, I'm gonna give you a tip. Check this out, Ginger. Look what I've been making.
tell me.
Look at this. This is what I've been doing. Is all the cilantro and the stems that they start getting old or wilted. What I do is I put it in an oven at 80 degrees, or I turn the oven, put the leaves, you know, very spread on the sheet pan. Turn it off and let it until the next day, until the leaves and they're super dry. And then you just, you know, granulate them with your hands and it becomes a spice. Oh, what do we do next?
So you just do your dehydration right there.
Yeah, and right there you have a spice. It's super flavorful, super strong. I love it. So I can put in my sofritos or in my sauces or soup. So if you like cilantro, that is a really cool way to do it. Okay, so once we have the ingredients in the bowl,
hold on, I have to catch up. I'm a little behind. Did you put you put your tomato already, right?
I put the tomato, the onions, the cilantro, and I had a little bit of chile fresno, so I put that in. So look how it's super nice and colorful.
Okay.
It looks like it almost looks like a rainbow, but it doesn't.
Oh, Leonardo, you are everything. You're exactly right. Make that rainbow your
When
food.
we were making the French toast, I put it powder onto an orange.
Oh, you put it? Do you cook a lot with your mom, Leonardo? Yeah. You enjoy it?
Okay, right? Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to squeeze the juice. Go ahead, Leo. We're going to squeeze the juice of a lemon. Okay.
It's fun, lemon juice.
Nice lemon. So, you know, you can do a couple of things. You can do only lemon juice, or if you have a little bit of vinegar, white vinegar, simple white vinegar in your house, add a little bit to it, because the combination of the two, of the lemon juice and the white vinegar, stir it, huh? It's going to give it such a nice flavor to the Pico De Gallo. So I advise that. Of course, a pinch of salt.
Yeah. What kind of salt do you like?
Yeah, go with a heavy pinch of salt, because, you know, the sauces and the picos, they're meant to be toppings. So you should always season those a little bit higher than normal.
Which kind of salt do you like for this?
I love kosher salt.
Kosher? Okay.
Yeah, medium grind to thick grind. That's kind of the one that I like to use, because it doesn't salt so much. You know, it's nice and you can control the saltiness.
Yeah.
And then what I like to do, me personally, not everybody does it, a touch of olive oil. Go ahead, Leo. Put it in there.
Touch a little bit.
Yeah,
Just a little.
so you can see, just a little. Go ahead, Leo.
Leonardo, do you like spicy? Like, are you gonna add spice to yours, Leonardo, or are you more of like, I like to keep it clean?
Well, I like chips that are spicy. They're the ice cream truck that has spicy chips.
But I feel like you like to keep it clean, right? You don't like too much spice.
Yeah. I've got one little boy. I have one little boy that loves the spice, and I have one little boy that is not so into the spice.
You see, I think Leo is like, are you in the middle, or you're like more spice or less?
Well, I like Dorito chips.
He likes Dorito chips.
They have all of it.
Well, join the rest of the world.
They have so much spicy in there.
A ver, Ginger, yes.
Yeah?
I like that. Okay, so you see, so these you're gonna leave outside, and everybody at home, leave this Pico De Gallo outside, and let it marinate and get all those ingredients, you know, married together.
You don't mean outside, like out my window. You mean like just out.
Meaning, and not in the refrigerators, you know, right in the table.
Got it. Okay. Very good.
Okay, so now that the cold part that Leo was able to join us, I want you to say bye to Ginger, because we're gonna start cooking with the hot stuff, and you know, kids cannot be on the fire.
Leonardo, you were look at that face. He's like, I am sticking around.
You want to stick around? Okay, so he will stick around, but you're not gonna be cooking anymore. So
It's so funny. I feel like our sons have very similar faces. He's got the same faces. He's down. I have a 4-year-old, so
you have a 4-year-old, so you know how that goes, right?
Yep.
Okay, my love. So, Ginger, we're gonna go now with the actual cazuela.
Okay.
Uh,
And cazuela, you described it. Say it one more time because we're making this quinoa and lentil cazuela. That's not how it's always traditionally made, no?
No. Cazuela is like a casserole, right? And you know, for us, we use you know, a very heavy cast iron. You know, that's why we use the cazuela. You cook it low and slow for a while. The term of the cazuela is because I like it to be cooked and kind of simmer on the sofrito, and then you mix the quinoa with the lentils that are already pre-cooked. Did you have the chance to pre-cook them?
I did. I've got lentils over here.
Beautiful.
Black lentils, which I've never used before.
Oh, you got the black lentils. That's amazing. I love it.
Yeah. So this is going to be, this is the cazuela. So I'm putting up the recipe now so people can see it, so they can get into it and write it down. And I'll leave it up there for quite a while, which is a great new feature out here on Instagram.
Yes, that's amazing.
Yeah, we started with that cup of black lentils, and then you also had the cup of red quinoa. I just have like an heirloom quinoa, so I hope that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. This is my red quinoa. And what I love about the black lentils, you know, they call beluga lentils. It's exactly the same flavor, but the presentation is so beautiful. It cooks super fast. Like you see, in 20 minutes, you were able to cook it. What I like to do with the lentils is leave it a little bit al dente because, of course, we're now going to cook them in a sofrito. So let's start with the sofrito. You're going to start with a mid-sized pan, a saute pan. And we're going to start it with a couple of cloves of extra virgin olive oil. I love extra virgin olive oil because it gives some flavor to the sofrito. That's how we cook it in Latin America.
You want me to do like a cast iron?
You can do a cast iron if you want, or a non-stick will also work for you. Whichever you have handy.
And
okay, so what I'm going to do, Ginger, I'm going to add, you see, like a little bit of a extra virgin olive oil or vegetable oil, whichever you have at home, because what I want to do here is now we're going to create what is called a sofrito. In Latin America, we use a lot of kind of a condiment that we make with different veggies. We cook them at medium, high temperature, and that creates like a base or flavor base to pretty much a lot of things that you make in the Latin cuisine, like sauces, different soups and guisos and stews. So the sofrito is that kind of the base that we're going to start right now, okay?
okay.
So check out, this is what we're going to do. In a saute pan, we're going to start with the chopped onions. I'm cooking like for 4 here, so I figure like a quarter of a cup of minced garlic will work. I'm sorry, onions will work really nicely. Then I'm going to add about, we'll say the same, like a quarter of a cup of peppers. This is going to give it tons of colors, right?
Red pepper?
Red peppers, green, yellow, whichever you have at home, it will definitely work. There it is. Okay. Now to this, I'm gonna let this go for a minute or two. I'm gonna add a clove of garlic. You know, Latin cuisine is. Do you like garlic, Ginger?
We eat so much garlic. We love garlic. So I thought it was for 3 cloves. Is it not? Is it
Yes,
less?
three cloves of garlic. I'm sorry. Yes, 3 cloves of garlic.
And then you want that in there too right now?
Yes, I want all of this in the sofrito. Yes.
Okay.
There it is. Now you got it. Beautiful. Okay, so I have the garlic, 3 cloves, the onions, the peppers. And again, you see this saute is going to be literally for a minute, so all these ingredients kind of get together. And we're going to add what it takes the longer to cook. In this case is the potato. I found purple potatoes. Ginger, check it out. So I'm going to do a combination of white and purple potatoes, okay? Small dice as well.
Oh, I don't know that I got potatoes in my recipe.
No? Oh, okay. That's okay. You don't need to put potatoes. That's fine. That's
I
fine.
have you know what? I have like a sweet potato. Will that be weird?
Exactly. If you have potatoes, you just put a little bit there to give it a little bit of color, but you're fine with just a
Wait, is it okay, Lorena, if I do a sweet potato?
Yes, of course. Any kind of potato. You have to give it some kind of meatiness to the cazuela. There you go.
Okay. We've been trying to use these up anyway, so that's good.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, so you have your sofrito going, right? You have your pico de gallo ready.
Yeah.
You're gonna let you're gonna leave the spices and the herbs towards later, right?
Sorry, say the herbs part again?
That the herbs we're gonna add at the end for the cazuela. So, we're just gonna let the sofrito cook at medium, low temperature, nothing crazy. Let's just let the ingredients kind of cook, get translucent, nice and easy. There you go.
I feel like I'm at school and I forgot something. Like that's how I'm very hurried right now. Oh no, the potato is missing.
Don't worry, no, please. I mean, that is really optional if you want to put sweet potatoes, pepper potatoes. I mean, I really basic sofrito will do with the spices because you have so much texture with the lentils and quinoa that you'll be fine anyway.
Okay. No, I got them now.
So now what I like to do at this point, add a little bit. Do you have cumin?
Yes.
I'm sorry, coriander and paprika.
Yes.
Right here. Okay, so now these two ingredients are gonna go into the pot.
Okay.
And I want you to take a little bit of chicken stock. I would say like a nice quarter of a cup, and you're gonna add it right in. Okay. Let me show you how this is looking. There you go.
You know that every time I cook, I spill like a lot on the stove. Does that get better when you're a chef, or do you still spill all the time?
I'm sorry, honey, can you repeat the question?
Do you spill as much as a novice chef does? Like I spill my oven and my stovetop is just a wreck when I'm done with it.
It's one of those things that when you go to culinary school, you're taught to clean as you go.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be an option for me because I'm automatic. It's automatic that as I'm cooking, I'm cleaning.
There's always stuff flying for me. It's like, whoa.
Yeah. And there's the kids outside, and you just worked out, and you're coming to cook. So there you go. Wow, that looks very pretty. You see how colorful that looks?
Yeah.
That to me, it's so delicious, so amazing. So exactly. So when you see that the sofrito started to get translucent and soft, that's when you're gonna hit it with the spices and the stock. It can be vegetable stock. It can be chicken stock.
Oh, okay.
So you can let that, kind of.
How much stock was it?
I will say a quarter to half a cup, more or less, depending on the amount of sofrito. Let me see your sofrito there, and I can tell you how much. Aha! Oh wow, that's nice. I think that with a half a cup, you will do great.
Okay.
There you go. That sounds amazing. Oh, that's that cazuela. You're gonna be able to serve it right there. You don't even gonna have to change it.
Okay.
That's what I love when you can put the entire cast iron in the middle of the table. You know what I mean? It just looks so nice and rustic.
Okay, so the stock is in there.
Now turn the fire a little bit low.
Okay.
So it's not boiling, but it's simmering. There you go. And you have gas, so that's the same as me. It's strong fire, right? For the people in their house that they have electric, you can leave it at medium. But for also have gas, I think medium low will be the way to go.
And I'll throw back up the Pico De Gallo that we made in case you didn't get a screen grab. People can screen grab this now and they can make it later. It was very easy. It's just a very fresh and a bunch of ingredients put together. And we've set that to the side. Mine's a little chunkier, I think, but that's all right.
That's all right, yes.
And then we have moved on to the cazuela, and that's what we're working on right now.
Exactly. So
and
now
you have Chef Lorena Garcia. I want to make sure people follow you. Want to make sure they check out your restaurants because even in Miami, you're going to wait for the laws to be right, but you're going to do takeout soon, right?
Yes, absolutely. We're actually Miami is going to be able to open tomorrow. We decided to wait, a couple of days, so we really have our menu ready. Our restaurant is ready with all the safety procedures. So we just want to be completely safe and ready to open our doors.
Okay, so this just keeps cooking down.
So now this is the fun part. Check it out. So you have shrimp.
Yeah.
Okay, so I grab like the 1620s, the one that actually are available in the supermarket. You can have it with the tail on. Are yours with the tail on or off?
They do.
Beautiful. So
Here they are.
beautiful. Leave them just like that. They look great.
So here's for the shrimp. I put up the recipe for the shrimp now.
Yeah, exactly. So what we're gonna do is, you have them clean and deveined, correct?
Yes.
Beautiful. So to that,
Although I have a question. Because deveined means, well, actually, this one doesn't look it. I thought that they were bought that way. Hold on. Peeled, deveined, but there's still this thing.
That's fine because, really the vein that you want to take is the one in the outer part of the
Yeah,
shrimp.
that's gone.
Yeah, the one in the side is fine. This is the one that is the belly, right? So this is the one that you want to take out. This is fine.
You know what? You just saved me so much time because I usually sit here and pick out all of. I'm like, I always think they didn't devein it. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So if you have a zester, if you have a grater, pick the smaller size. I have a microplane.
I do.
And I'm gonna take the entire zest of the lemon.
Got it.
Lemon, lime, orange, mandarin, citrus. Beautiful. Okay. So when you use the citrus. When you use the peel or the zest of a citrus, it's because you want the flavor, but you don't want the acidity.
Yeah.
If I explain myself right, so this is going to flavor the shrimp with the lemon flavor, but it's not going to cook it with the acid.
So you want me to put that in a bowl with the shrimp right now?
Yes, I want you to take the lemon zest, add it to the shrimp, and I want you to add a pinch of coriander,
Okay.
a pinch of chili powder or spicy, whatever you want, a little bit of salt that I have right here.
What was the recipe? It was original for 6 large shrimp, right?
Yeah, exactly. You have 6.
I'm gonna double it because
yes, and you can even marinate these, put it in a Ziploc bag, and then tomorrow, if you want to make a pasta, you just cook them. Another tip that I can give is you can take butter, right, like this one, and then you mix in the butter. You put the lemon zest, the chili powder, the little bit of salt, a little bit of coriander, and then you just use that butter to cook. That's actually really cool because then you're flavoring and you don't need to use a lot of butter. When I'm talking about butter in this case, it's going to be a teaspoon. You can also use olive oil, you can use coconut oil, you can use anything you want, and you create a very nice base to saute your proteins. That's actually really nice. Okay, so I'm gonna mix this, right?
Okay.
And so this is another tip that I'm gonna give you to cook shrimp. When we're gonna cook shrimp, you're gonna think I'm crazy, but we're only going to cook it on one side.
that is crazy.
Right? So
My husband would not be okay. He's so neurotic about food and being cooked. He would not be okay with that.
So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna turn our saute pan medium high.
A different pan?
To a different pan, yes, a different pan. A small one, can be so small. We're gonna make it into a medium high. We're gonna put the shrimp while the pan is hot. You're gonna cook it for 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes. You're gonna turn them and turn it off the fire and let the other side of the shrimp cook just with the heat, the carry over. So you have beautiful shrimp that are nice and tender and they're not, overcooked.
And now, you're gonna oil your pan?
I actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little bit of butter or olive oil in this case. I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil to the shrimp. No need to put oil on the pan because
I just did that. Okay, good.
So I have my pan on. I'm gonna bring you to my hand so you can see.
Great.
While you look. Beautiful.
And where did the jalapeno go? Was there jalapeno for something?
Oh yes. You'll see the.
Oh, that's coming later? Okay, good. I was like, did I miss something?
While you're there, check out your sofrito. If it is too dry, you can add a little bit more stock or a little bit more water.
Yeah, it is.
Either water or stock will do. Just to make sure that, that you have a little bit of just a little bit of liquid there. going. All right.
That's nice.
So here, Ginger, check it out. I have my shrimp. I'm gonna check. It's probably it needs a little longer.
Yeah, mine, I think I got mine going pretty good, so I think it's pretty hot.
It's pretty hot, fantastic. So let's put the shrimp. I'm with you.
Oh no, it doesn't sizzle yet. No.
Mine is sizzling already, so I think that I got it.
Okay. The
So you see the shrimp has the chile, it has the lime,
yeah.
it has the lemon zest.
Wait, it has lime in it?
When the shrimps are ready, when
Yeah.
you want to see them nice and pink on one side, that it's gonna literally tell you. So let the fire do its job. Do not, once you put the shrimp, let it be. Do not
So-
touch them.
Did you say lime? Did I miss lime on the shrimp somehow?
No, I'm sorry, the lemon.
Oh,
you have
good.
to, you have to forgive me for my Spanish. I always
No,
have to-
I love it. I have a minor in Spanish, so I can understand if you were to speak in it, but it would not sound good if I tried to go
You know
back
what
at
it is?
it.
For all limones, limes are lemons.
Yep.
It's like a whole
Limon.
Limon, you know that, right? So this is what I do. Check it out. I'm very picky about shrimp. Very picky because an overcooked shrimp is terrible.
Yeah.
So let me put the camera closer. So I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do. So you see, this is a high temperature. I have my shrimp literally going, making that crust. I think that crust is key. The crust is key.
Okay.
Okay.
I did more than double. I really went for it. But that's, the boys will eat a lot, so.
Yeah, that's fine. The thing, in my house, everybody's allergic to shrimp but me, so this is all for me.
Okay, so I'm going to bring my phone over there too, so you could see.
Yes. Let me see. Beautiful. Let it be. Do not touch. Looks amazing. Like it. Yep. Let that crust develop. Do not turn them around. Put it at high heat so you develop that crust super fast. And then when you start seeing the crust, when you start seeing that they're nice and crusty, you can turn them around, turn the heat off, and literally move the pan to another side so they finish off with the fire off. Once
So
you
you're
turn them
saying,
around.
but you're saying the crust, you mean like the color, right? Like the
Yes.
edge?
Correct. Let me show you.
Yeah.
Let me show you right here. So let me show you my shrimp so you can see. Look at that.
Sorry.
So this, you see, nice and crusty.
Oh,
You turn
okay.
around. Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
I got you.
So you see, this is when we're gonna turn them.
Finally.
Turn the fire. Here's when I'm gonna turn the fire off. Right.
I know what it is.
And let the shrimp on the fire off. Finish on the other side.
Oh, yeah, it works.
There you go. Beautiful. Turn them around. You see the beautiful crust? They look great.
Yeah. And that's nice. Like, I would have added more oil. This keeps the amount of the fat,
Yes.
extra oils down. Then.
I'm all about keeping the fat away. You know what I mean? And in that way, you can definitely control it a little bit more when in the marinade. This is go with chicken and shrimp or anything. It goes into the marinade, so you really don't have to do much than that.
Okay, turn the heat off.
Beautiful. Turn it off, and now go to your cazuela. Ay, mira eso, qué rico. I
Qué
love
rico.
it, Ginger. You've been cool, girl.
Listen, I've been doing so many of these. I hope I'm learning something.
I love it. I love it. Okay, so now we're gonna go to your cazuela. We're almost there.
Okay.
So you have your shrimp ready to go and cook. You have your pico de gallo. Let's finish off the cazuela.
Let's do it. I'll put the cazuela recipe back up just in case people are just joining us. This is a nice new feature. You can screen grab it.
So check it out. In the sofrito, we're going to add the quinoa, just like that, about a cup.
And how much? A cup of quinoa, right?
Yeah, cooked quinoa, about a cup of cooked quinoa. Okay. Beautiful. To that, we're going to add the lentil.
And how much lentils?
About a cup too, about equal parts. If you like more lentils than quinoa, be my guest. You can use a little bit more of the other. I like equal parts. I love the combination of textures. Okay. There you go. So start sauteing. Beautiful. Are you sold? We're going to take the juice of 1 lemon, Ginger.
Yeah.
Of that lemon that you took the zest, you can take that juice and put it in your cazuela.
Okay.
This is going to give it a little bit of acidity. If people at home doesn't have a lemon, you can use a little bit of white wine. It goes really well too. Just a little bit of acid to bring the umami-ness of the lentils and the quinoa up. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to saute this a little bit. Beautiful. Look at this color.
Ooh. Very nice.
Very nice. Okay, so once all of these ingredients, now remember that the quinoa and the lentils are already cooked. So this is going to take literally no time. It's really heating up, making sure that all the ingredients are together, making sure that the sofrito with the quinoa and the lentils are all incorporated. So okay, a little bit more.
And while we finish this part up, if anybody has a question, we have another news feature where the question mark on the bottom left, you can click on that and ask your question. So that's kind of a nice little feature too. This is a good one. So how long does this recipe take to cook? I think it's a half hour. We've done it, right?
Yeah, we're done, literally. The cazuela is ready.
Yeah.
So now, Ginger, what we're going to do, turn the fire off. If all the ingredients, the sofrito, the quinoa, the cazuela is smoking nice and hot, is this a time you saute for a minute or two, making sure that everything is incorporated. And now once we turn the fire off, we're going to add your favorite herb, as long as mine, a little bit of cilantro.
Okay.
This is very important to do it with the fire off. And remember the mints, if you have a little bit of mint, also put a little bit of mint. If you have parsley, you can work with parsley as well. We're going to add a tiny bit of extra virgin olive oil. Right on top.
Okay.
Season it, of course. Salt and pepper, always. Very important. Fresh black pepper, I love. We're gonna saute this one more time. Okay, look at this. Looks so delicious.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm gonna show you how we're gonna serve this. Do you have, Ginger, a nice deep dish, like a soup dish, or? Yeah, we're gonna use. Yes, I love it. I love it. I have something like this. Okay.
Good.
Okay, let's check it out. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put the camera so you can really watch this, Ginger. I hope you like it. This is a nice presentation that I work on. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to do, this is for one person. So you're gonna do a beautiful bed of this quinoa, lentil cazuela with a beautiful sofrito, notes of coriander, chile, a little bit of mint, a little bit of cilantro, the extra virgin olive oil. So you do that beautiful bed. Then you're going to take your shrimp that I have right here, and I want you to take the tail and kind of point it outside and do like a circle, if you will, or delineate.
Oh, so fancy.
and you know, that I think that gives it like a nice look. I think that food needs to look beautiful, taste delicious, be good for you. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
This is beautiful. I love it.
Oh. My shrimp are falling over. Hold on, I gotta anchor them a little better.
Yes, anchor them a little bit. Absolutely. You see? There you go.
Nice.
Ah, I love it, Ginger. Yes. So now, Ginger, what you're gonna do to finish it off, you're gonna take a spoonful or a teaspoon of that beautiful pico, and I want you to mount it right in the middle.
Okay.
Okay, right there.
Beautiful.
Put a little bit of the juice around.
Yum. Where's Leonardo? Did he really leave?
He sees some salt and pepper. And Ginger, here you have it, the home version of our Argentinian shrimp, lentil and quinoa cazuela chica style.
So good. Thank you so much, Chef Lorena. You have made, this is a meal I would never have made myself. So I'm so grateful for your help. And I feel like I can really, like this is the, you know, a turning point maybe. Let's see if there's, let's see. I think this is, everybody's going to ask it. How do you know that the shrimp is done?
Oh, you know, shrimp cook in 3 minutes. Actually, you're going to be able to see that they usually, the shrimp right here in the belly, can you see it?
Yeah.
There, in the belly, when they stop being translucent. When they're raw, they're translucent. When they're not, they're nice and white. Yeah, that's it.
Because that is such a, and then can the rest of it be made a day ahead of time and then do the shrimp the day of?
Absolutely. I usually, this cazuela, the quinoa and the lentils, if they are from the day before, even better.
Yeah.
Usually when I'm going to make it, when I make my lentils or my lentejas, I take a little bit when they're like 3/4 of the way. I take them out and I save them for my cazuela because there's still a little bit of dent. And as you see, they're going to finish.
They're still cooking.
Yeah.
If you don't have lentils, would any other beans work?
Absolutely. Black beans, red beans, black eyed peas, and any kind of quinoa, white quinoa, red quinoa, whichever you want.
Well, thank you so much again. I will one more time put up all the recipes in case you guys want to screen grab. That's the Pico De Gallo. It has just all of that fresh tomatoes and, you know, the cilantro. I put way too, like a lot of cilantro because I love it. And then there's the cazuela. This is Chef Lorena. She has brought us not only these beautiful recipes, so hopefully you screen grabbed at this point, but also the shrimp. And she taught me that trick. Just turn that fire off after you turn those babies over.
Absolutely.
All right, Chef Lorena, thank you. Everybody check out Chica in Vegas, in Miami. There's so many places, and we want to support, you know, all the people who have been out of work. And I know hey, there he is. What's that?
Tornadoes form.
Oh, let's talk about it. Yeah. So I have a video, which I'll send you, which will be really
I
helpful.
already know how tornadoes form still.
You do? Tell me. You tell me.
Oh, how tornadoes form? And now he's shy. You have to tell her now that you told her how they form.
Yeah.
How do they form? Tell me.
I like that you're interested. I can tell you that much. That's cool.
Let me tell you that you have an apprentice anytime you want. He is obsessed with the weather, with tornadoes, with hurricanes, with volcanoes, with tsunami, anything that you name it, wind related.
That's how I was. That's how I was.
So he's been dying to talk to you.
You know tsunamis?
A tsunami's the only thing that I haven't been in. I've been in pretty much every other natural disaster. And when I went to school for meteorology, all I did was storm chase tornadoes. That's what I got. I actually got credit for college to storm chase tornadoes.
Do you record volcanoes?
Volcanoes, I've done volcanoes in Iceland, and I'm hopefully working on another story that, you know, once everybody can travel, we can go do something else with Nat Geo. So there's a couple of them that are upcoming. But yes, I got to be in Iceland on a glacier, flying a drone into the fissure or the kind of the vein or the leg of the volcano. It was very cool. Above the lava. I'm going to have to send you some videos.
Form?
Thank you, Ginger. You have
Thank
been
you.
only gracious and amazing. I'll tell you later.
We'll do a weather one later. Thank you. I know. All right, we'll see you guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.